Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we're going to do a comic book review of Nocterra, Blacktop Bill special. It's a one-shot comic brought to you by Rated Comics. Let's get to it. In the Nocterra issues, which is going to become a television series, which I am not sure if it's going to be live action or animated, Blacktop Bill was the most intriguing, the most intimidating, and yet we knew the least about him, but you just knew he was nothing to be messed with. So let's take this opportunity to get to know a little bit more about him. We start off with the continuing story from Nocterra issue number 4, a conversation between Mother Hubbard and her daughter Bellwether. It's a conversation or a monologue of a story time of about Blacktop Bill. The daughter goes, "I don't understand how bad this guy is," and the mother says, "Judge for yourself. The story starts in Florida before that big PM hit when everything went dark. And I'm telling you, when it comes to Blacktop Bill, he's just a wildcat. Somewhere outside of Tampa in some sleepy place. The rumor is he was one of those family guys back then. And then we see a guy with his daughter putting her to bed. He's seeing his wife, and the wife is like, "Hey, look at these houses in the market again. We're about to buy a house. We want to paint it pink for our daughter," that kind of stuff. And you get the picture that this guy just might be Blacktop Bill before he was a Blacktop Bill. The guy had a pretty young wife everyone loves. He runs the neighborhood food at the holidays. You know, the kind of guy you would sure maybe spends a little bit too much time on his hobbies, out in the shed, at night alone. And you get this clear visual that this Blacktop Bill? Are we seeing the face of Blacktop Bill before he was Blacktop Bill? And he's the kind of guy that locks the door. He keeps the key to the door. He's the only one with the key to that shed. And the rumor is he was a hitman, a top-notch hitman. Murder for the mob who killed men, women, and children without so much losing a night's sleep. And as he enters the shed and you see his tools, but that's not who Blacktop Bill was. We get a plot twist. This brother gets murdered and we see the actual Blacktop Bill, and he is someone much worse. How worse is it? Well, we get a visual of now in present time where he's out driving at night after the big PM hit. He gets an intercom saying, "Hey, I'm out here alive and well." And the intercom's like, "Good, Bill. Well, listen, we're getting readings that some of our people made it out of prison free. So," and it shows these people making it out, coughing, you know, trying to escape the shade. The intercom tells Bill, "Top priority is saving everyone you can see. Have you seen anyone?" And clearly these are the survivors from prison 3 that the intercom was talking about. Bill just blasts them away without any remorse, without any second thought, so the shade can have a snack. And he's like, "Sorry, Haas, I haven't seen a soul." So now you get the idea that this brother just kills for fun. He was a hitman, or rather like a hitman for other hitmen. You know what I mean? Like this guy killed the hitman. Kind of like the John Wick of hitman, you want to call it that. But Bill didn't consider that part of work like a day job. He was like a sociopath without being a sociopath. No, he was a damn sociopath. This is the kind of brother that enjoyed boiling kittens and then eating the soup or whatever the hell he killed. And that was just something he enjoyed doing. So we get this cocktail waitress giving him a soup. We don't know what that is, but it turns out this waitress, based on their conversation, knows him pretty well and comfortable with him. And I love how you never see a full visual of his face, which keeps the allure and mystery and intrigue tension going on over here. And also we get a little bit more about him. Bill was smart. He was a thinker, kind of like a philosophy. And he came to this faith about a certain kind of killing. His passion kills. So much so that he developed a system for his passion kills. Like for work, just for taking on a job for killing somebody, he always used stolen cars or stowaways. But for these passion kills, these kills that he wants to kill with the passion that is on his narrow tunnel vision, he used his personal truck. But God knows what he kept in there. You don't know. That's the scary part. So why is named Blacktop? Why did he choose the name Blacktop? Well, what is a blacktop? It's asphalt, right? It goes on everything. And then B is like, I don't get why he chose the name Blacktop. Okay, let me put it to you another way. So she continues to explain, you know those people, the ones who go through some life-threatening experience, something that should have killed them, but they got lucky and came out on the other side? Yeah, those people believe that it was all part of some kind of plan. Everything happens for a reason, and angels watch over us and so on. Yeah. And then we get a picture or a panel of Blacktop Bill taking a picture of the surviving members of a plane crash. And when he's taking a picture, before he takes that picture, he must have hit a button, explosion happens, and he kills those people anyway. That was Bill's passion. The rumor is Bill had one of the highest body counts of any American serial killer ever. He had a knack for making it look like accidents, suicides, drownings, overdoses. Most killers want the notoriety. They just want to be known. Bill, he just wants death, just to come and get you. I'll ask you again, B, what is asphalt made from? Well, dead stuff. Yes, ancient microorganisms into black flowing goo. And how long have people used this? Since ancient Babylonian time. But in that era before the big PM, Bill felt that humanity had reached its zenith, this peak of deathlessness. He believed that civilization and all of its progress had led to this reality where people were more selfish, more self-important than ever. It was kind of true, but in a weird way. But to Bill, it was all like the Hall of Mirrors. You just bounce back at yourself all day. Like, people couldn't see beyond themselves anymore. And that's why Bill chose the name Blacktop Bill, because like Blacktop, it's made of death. That's what Bill is. And then we just get this awesome panel where he's just driving at night. A shade gets in the way. He gets into a car crash and he's just like pissed. Come and get me, jerk. No shiny happy stuff. He bites a shade, spits it out, tells the shade to shut up, take it like a man, man up, shoots him, kills him. And then another panel, that's what Bill makes today. He's a walking silhouette. He's bonded to some things that lets him walk around with shades without them seeing him unless he's bleeding. And I love when we get this awesome panel how he encounters Tiberius McCrae and Nocterra. He's just waiting in his truck and Bill's about to slash him. He's like, I'm surprised you know who I am. He's like, hey, I'm gonna make you an offer. We don't know that all the evil things he's done for whoever he drives for. When he comes after you and the ferryman and Val and the kid, and when all this job is done, don't say his name on air. Maybe, just maybe he'll move on when he's done. This guy has nothing to be played with. And just pray whatever happened between Val, M, the Fars, and him, and it hasn't become personal. Because if it becomes personal, if he makes you guys his new passion project, you are all screwed. And we get that one visual, that his personal vehicle again when he makes his passion project personal. Now, did I dig this one-shot issue? Heck yeah, I dug it. If you're expecting answers about Blacktop Bill, you have some answers. You get a little bit of backstory here, but you don't get the full backstory. I love in Nocterra issue number 1 when Blacktop Bill talks about him being in the silhouette. It's like him being in constant pain that he can tolerate and you can't. And when he puts his hand on the dude's face at the end of issue number 1. By the way, if you want to get the full first story arc of Nocterra, issues number 1 through 6, at the playlist at the end of this video, I will put the full review. There's timestamps in the description where you can go from issue to issue if you desire. But you don't get that answer how he became that, but you do get this answer of this guy is just like the Joker of Nocterra. He just enjoys killing for the sake of killing, which makes him even more terrifying because there is no answer. He didn't go through some family trauma. It's just more mystery that you just don't know. And what do we fear? We fear the unknown. Link in description if you wish to add this comic book to your comic book collection. With that being said, Nocterra, Blacktop Bill special. What you guys think of the one-shot? Comment below, let me know. And also, if you like the content we're throwing up, you know what to do. Don't be shy and don't be stingy. Here at Rated Comics, we do awesome comic book reviews, comic book related content with the occasional comic book giveaway. Thanks again for watching. Until next time.